great length. We're moving on to NIP versus FNATIC. Two teams desperately in need of a win, and we'll see on Dust 2 who's going to get it. These two teams know each other like the back of their hands, and be keen to see whether either of these two sides have been watching what's been going on this evening.
You're going to have to do it.
No, I'll take the knife round, that's fine.
Oh, we can do it together.
We could do it together. Hold my hand, Avela. Hold my hand. He is. Ladies and on the street, he's holding my hand, and he's...
I'm currently holding his hand, everybody.
Squealing.
You guys can imagine that.
He's squealing through the knife round. It's almost a little embarrassing, a little awkward. That was the most awkward knife round I've ever experienced. Because, oh, where's that hand? Keep your hand so I can see him, young man.
Enjoyed it. I don't know about you. I thought it was an enjoyable knife round.
NIP versus FNATIC coming up next. It was FNATIC that won the pistol round, and they will stay on the T side. We saw FNATIC yesterday. I mean, they're just a team that need a win. You feel like one win and all the confidence would return to them.
It's true, it's true. FNATIC have not seen the best of days lately, but they're a team with a lot of potential and a lot of skill and experience behind them. So we do expect them to show off or give a fight against Ninjas in Pyjamas.
At the same time, JW must be thinking, God, I'm playing amazingly and I'm losing. He must be getting frustrated.
He is, and he's such an amazing player. He's been so good, and he's just consistently good as well.
Anyway, take us away for the pistol round.
Pronax get that early kill, and they get the second. That's not a bad start whatsoever. Freiberg on 6 HP as Forrest tries to push into the tunnels, seeing if he can bag on a bomb drop, but he won't. There are 3 remaining CTs with not a lot of HP between them. And the one with the most will be shot down. That was Godzilla. Not bad there by Freiberg to bag 2 kills from CT spawn, putting it back on to a 2-on-2 situation. Now it's all up to Freiberg and Forrest. Very nice shot there by Devilwalk, actually. Overkill, hitting him in the head, even though he barely had any HP left. Now JW is going to be coming up from short, just in case. They do know that Freiberg is there after him throwing that flash, and he's going to get a very nice headshot on Devilwalk. Will he be able to win this round? It's him against JW. JW doesn't have a lot of HP. He's coming in from short. There's a fake defuse. Is he going to get the shot? This is really bad here for FNATIC. Or is JW going to rise up to the occasion? It's very hard for him, and he gets the shot on Freiberg. Freiberg unable to get the better of JW, and the bomb's going to explode as well. First round for FNATIC, and an important round, I think, as well.
Yeah, what's amazing there is that two of the best players you'll see in the game couldn't actually hit each other.
Yeah.
One bullet would have killed either of them, and it took probably a 10% hit accuracy before they actually got it. But it was that one bullet that won the round, as Freiberg with the scout goes looking for players on the other side. Didn't happen for them. We're actually seeing Godzilla, aka Fiflaren, do take some damage himself, but he has the kill onto Devilwalk, and that'll be exactly what got the order. And sorry, Fiflaren now moves in to get himself one more as Flusher goes down, and a third. Oh, Fiflaren's had 1,000,001 HLTV threads about him on the wrong side. Now maybe he'll get one on the right side as he dispatches of 2 players down there in a long, and has JW and Pronax left to find. There are now weapons afoot for them. There's JW and Pronax will look to move through. Let's move over and see where they are instead of scanning through the CTs. Pronax is daring to go up against Fiflaren, who now has an AK for his troubles, and will do almost all the damage to Pronax and finishes off the job. That's the hat trick for Fiflaren, and that leaves JW to go in, gets himself the first. Can he help himself to another? Wee bit of damage done to him, but Forrest and Godzilla have no health, and JW has 20 seconds, probably is thinking about holding on to that weapon. But he's going to have to go more aggressive. Does have the, could make a game of it, and is going to get himself one more. No health left on Forrest either, but there's Get Right to assist, and those 2 scouts have been picked up. And,
interesting. Interesting there, Godzilla, and, well, Exist. Keep calling him Godzilla.
I think we just keep going with Godzilla.
I like Godzilla. You know
name.
what? It's a nice name. He should call himself Godzilla. We've got 2 scouts here by the CT side, and that's an interesting choice. Freiberg actually getting the scout earlier on in the second round. I didn't know that they bought 2. But
2 scout nip defense. That's what happens when you've had too many Mook nips.
Mick nip burgers, and makes you start hallucinating. But the terrorists now on an eco with 2 CZs, 3 Glocks. I wonder if they have enough firepower to go into the A bomb site. There are 3 CTs waiting for them in there. I think they have a bit of an idea where they're coming from. They see that nobody's pushed through long now. Nobody's in mid. Well, there is 1 T there. No one's gone through the tunnels, so they're most likely short. And they're going to be pushing through. Are they going to get completely massacred? Get right with 2, exist with 1, Forest with a 4th. And now the last man standing will be taken out as well.
What the? I feel cheated. 2 scouts and not a single scout frag? You got to be kidding me, Nip.
I think it's time for them to discard them.
No, don't do it. Stay true to your scout power. Oh, boo. Nip 2. Ah, there we go.
There you go,
Fiflaren.
Way.
My hero, Fiffy. 2-1 to NIP against FNATIC, who are on a CZ round only. And come on, let's see some scout action. Where is he? There he is. You can do it, Fiflaren. You can do it. Scout power! Oh, almost. One more.
I think he's already done quite a lot of damage. Devilwalk and Pronax are both on 18 HP.
Forrest gets himself 1, and Freiburg comes in. They come to finish off what was all that the scouts work. Fiflaren, the master with the scout. And it's just Flusher left standing. Go on, can he get it? Can he get it? He's going to walk. He almost took us away from it. Finish the job, Fiflaren. Finish him off. Your scout. Your scout.
The scout.
Do it for the scouts around the world. You can do it.
Oh, there might be a
he's
chance.
He's going to go for it with a CZ. You know he is. Sorry. Someone's going to take it away from him. Get right. You stole that. That was Fiflaren's.
Did he get a scout kill at the end of it?
I don't think so. I don't think we've seen a scout kill yet. Is he going to keep it? One more round? Come on, Fiflaren. We'll stick. Oh.
He goes for the AWP. Boo.
3-1 Nip.
Not playing bad so far, Nip, getting those rounds. And a nice scout by Freiburg. They made good use of it. They did quite a lot of damage against the ecoing side. But 2 ecos by FNATIC now put them in a situation where they can go for a full buy. JW not getting any head armor. And Get Right will get an early kill. Freiburg will take down Schneider all the way in bomb site B. But Pronax will put it back to a 3-on-2 situation. JW still with the op. JW, the talent, the special player for FNATIC, the guy who can really change things around. Fiflaren will get a nade fall right on top of his head. He's going to have to back away. Will be shot down by Pronax as he moves from his position. Now it's a 2-on-2. JW and Pronax against Freiburg and Forest. And I wonder what will happen here as Forest is pushing up towards T-spawn all the way from B. And this is not really a good position Forest wants to be in, as the terrorists will pretty much have open range to go into any of the bomb sites right now if they see that. JW, though, taking his time, making sure that he checks every single position. But Forrest is going to be moving right in front of him. Is Forrest going to have his crosser at the right spot and the right time? He will get that headshot on JW. Now it's on up to Pronax with 42 HP left. I don't know if he'll be able to do this. Pronax against the combined efforts with Freiburg and Forest. There you go. 30 seconds left on the clock. Nice headshot on Freiburg to equalize the score. It's 1-on-1. Him against Forest. He's going to be able to plant the bomb because Forest is all the way at T-spawn. Coming in from A long. Will Pronax have any idea where he's coming from? Or is he going to hold a good position? He goes towards mid, checking mid here, and unaware that Forest is slowly creeping up behind him from A long. Pronax changing. And now he sees that nade. He knows he's coming in from there. Forest has no idea, and Pronax will get the round for FNATIC. And that was maybe a bit of a mistake by Forest, who should have perhaps kept slowly walking towards the goal. But Ninjas and Pyjamas now only 1 round ahead, and the T's will be able to go for a full buy.
Yeah, nice round there from Pronax, and he will pull FNATIC right back into this. 5 rounds down, we're split 3-2 in favor of NIP. And just saying, the round that NIP don't have a scout is the round.
Too true. Hurts.
We're on board with Pronax. He lies in wait for action. It's Forest who will get himself the first frag of the round onto Devilwalk. Exist makes his way in towards the middle where there is action to be had. It's Freiburg who'll get 1. Can he chase out the second? He's just waiting to be killed. It's Flusher that's waiting for him. And Freiburg will in the end let Flusher run and say, "Tell your friends. Don't come near the double doors." Get Right goes around and dispatches of him, and it's just JW and Pronax left up for FNATIC. 2-on-4, like that. 1-on-4, and JW will escape from those tunnels as he is now just saying, "Right, come at me, bros, Swedish bros," because he has a ton of grenades and an AWP, and he's just ready to go down with a fight. And I don't know whether whether SK... Sorry, there you go, I'll just name all 3 Swedish teams. Don't know whether NIP really want to chase him. They know what he's got. They know what he's capable of. And they will sit back. No, they are really going to chase out that AWP. And he will continue to run. He's taking a fair bit of damage coming from behind. What's he got? He's going to go down fighting. Here we go. Boom! Lands the frag. Can't believe it. Get right is downed, and JW eventually will escape with nothing. And it will be 4-2 NIP. And I got an Acadian boom.
Is that what Acadian says?
Boom. Boom.
Well, it was a good boom as well. Well timed. JW doing a great job getting that no scope on the incoming NIP player. I completely forgot who it was. But now the terrorists are forced onto an eco again. 4-2. Ninjas in Pyjamas. And on this relatively T-sided map, that's not very good. I do expect them to do better. But winning 2 rounds is not so bad for FNATIC, who have seen better days lately. And it looks like it's going to be a mid-push here by the T side, just like they did 2 rounds ago. Freiberg is waiting for them with his M4. Will he be able to dish out the damage? He misses the first few shots, having to back away, but that flash is going to slow down the Ts. Forrest is also in a good position. Misses his shots as well, but there, with a spray down, he'll be able to take Flusher. Goodness me, Schneider though. Getting that kill. At least 1 kill for the CTs coming in to the 8th round. 5-2 for Ninjas in Pyjamas.
And our producers, when the game's on, they just sit back and do nothing. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to challenge them. What's the score in LDLC versus VP? Oh, and I'll tell you what, something you would not expect happened in that game. Another LDLC player got DDoSed. This time, Carly, who hadn't been DDoSed for at least 24 hours. And I'm serious, there must be a thread on like vacom.net which just has all the LDLC IPs or something like that. How do 5 players do that?
Every single one. And he changed his IP as well.
Oh,
me. And they're not even live. I don't know why they're still doing it, but...
Flusher gets himself the frag onto Freiberg as FNATIC look to make their push in towards A. There are 2 players waiting for them as they nade over from Catwalk. No commitment whatsoever, though, because here comes young Pronax with the bomb, headed towards B, as it'll be Exist who pulls back, and this will be a very elaborate decoy as they push players in long A, and they're going to probably send the man who's on Catwalk in as well, and they'll then go 2-on-1 in B if they pull this off rightly. They just want to make some noise on A. They want to divert all attentions towards A and then let him in. But that's not going to change the man who is on B. It's Get Right, a man that really can deliver something special in that pit. Gets himself the first, waiting on that second man to come, and it's Forrest who will see action. Exist and Get Right finish off, and here we go. Forrest gets himself 1 and 2. Thank you very much, FNATIC. You just walked into NIP's trap.
Yeah, Lord. Very, very precise gameplay there by Ninjas in Pyjamas, not giving them any chances as they push through. And that's what happens when you don't play with flashes and smokes against a side like Ninjas in Pyjamas. You're not going to be able to get the better of them. They've got their crosshairs in the perfect positions. They've got amazing reflexes, amazing aim, and there's no chance you're going to beat them by just rushing into the bomb sites like that. So they're again forced onto an eco, 6-2. The gap is increasing slowly, and an early nade there by Exist will take down Devilwalk. It's not looking too great for Flaren with a kill as well. It's 3-on-5, and they're going to push through mid, making that same mistake again. And Freiberg will be there to receive them into his loving arms with his M4. And the last man standing is Pronax there with the CZ. And history repeats itself. They lose another round. It's 7-2 for Ninjas in Pyjamas. And it's not looking too great for FNATIC.
Interesting score update coming from Anders in chat that Wizards, who we saw earlier, are 15-0 down at halftime to Mouse in their game. Now, I don't know whether Anders is joking, but that'd be a...
They did so well as well against dignitas.
Yeah. They really look good. For 7 rounds, at least, against dignitas, they look really good. Flusher gets himself a kill onto Exist, and Get Right nades down towards long A. 7-2 in favor of NIP here, and they're going to close out this half in some style, but still a lot of CS to be played. FNATIC more than capable of pulling something out of the bag. As you can see, FIFLaren Not quite the man he was at the start of the game with a scout, but still a good man nevertheless. Flusher gets himself the kill onto Get Right in FNATIC are just picking up kills here. Oh, FIFLaren, what a man! As just JW gets picked apart. It's Freiburg who will give FNATIC cause for concern from the rear, and Freiburg will see action, gets himself the frag on a Pronex. More coming his way though, Devilwalk gets him, and that's 1-on-2. Devilwalk and Flusher versus FIFLaren. Does FIFLaren fancy it? He's pushed away by that grenade, and Devilwalk will glide in towards that B site and slowly put that bomb down. And let's see. As the nade comes out, and FIFLaren, this is a no-win situation for FIFLaren, as he will wait to see, because it was Flusher who was in and around this area here. FIFLaren's going to go for it. He's going to walk around the corner with his knife out.
Maybe he was kissing his knife for good luck.
Yeah, but see the good call from JW there on the frag to FIFLaren, but FIFLaren just walked away and walked right into that one.
Yeah, but I think he was probably referring to that crazy shot he had early on that went through the box on at pit, which was wasn't bad at all. I don't even think he probably saw FIFLaren when he took that shot. But auto sniper by hereby exists. So we have an auto sniper and an op, and that's a lot of firepower for Ninjas in Pyjamas. But there is a full buy here by FNATIC. 4 AK-47s, and JW will be playing with that op. Not bad whatsoever. They will be going towards bomb site A through long. They do get 2 kills. Schneider and Flusher with a kill each on Exist and Get Right, 2 of the best riflers in the whole world, taken down by the combined efforts of FNATIC. And are they going to rotate and change their decision, go to another position? The CTs are not actually rotating towards bomb site A, even after they've lost 2 men. They're relying on FIFLaren to be able to protect the site from shot. But he's got 2 angles to check, and that's going to be tough for him. A flash throws down there by the T's. T's are going towards mid now. Forest, are we going to go and try and help FIFLaren and Freiburg take control of mid? And I think this is a bit of a mistake here by FNATIC as they get completely mowed down by Freiburg. 2 kills for him. FIFLaren with a nice kill from shot, and they've completely destroyed the FNATIC side. Freiburg with a 3rd, and from a very advantageous position where bomb site A was completely open, getting 2 entry frags to a 1-on-3 situation. FIFLaren finishing off the job with a CZ. 8-3, a round that should have gone the other way, I think, to FNATIC.
Yeah, really tough pill to swallow there for FNATIC fans, as they will lose that round. They'll be forced onto a CZ round, or in fact only 1 CZ that round for them. And look at the scoreboard. You see Freiburg leading the way as he does so frequently. 16 rounds. I think that's a machine. And this will be 4 CZ round for FNATIC. Can't be done. Seen it done. As we'll push it. FNATIC's goal with the CZ is to get up close and personal. They can get into a site, they can hold it. But that's the first challenge. And Pronex pushes in now as he takes a real whack of damage, but then dispatches to the head of Exist. And Exist had an auto sniper, I think, as he'll go through. Get Right pushes in, and FIFLaren will bail him out. No, it's the last round that Exist had the auto sniper. As goes in, JW comes in, Get Right comes back at him, and we're down to just Schneider. And he is moving quickly over towards B, where reinforcements are coming. Oh, Exist did have the auto sniper. I was doubting myself. Never doubt yourself. You're always right. You have the microphone, and you can just make up lies if you're wrong. And Get Right gets himself that next one. 9-3, NIP looking good as FNATIC find themselves in the on the wrong end of the beating right now.
Yeah, the Ninjas in Pyjamas are just looking more confident by the round. They've been able to buy the auto sniper twice in a row, as you saw, and that just means that they've got a lot of money to play with, and that they're very confident. 9-3, a lot of wins under their belt. Nice little hit stack in the middle. And again, a fast A-long push by the T's, and they've done that pretty much almost every single round. It's worked for them sometimes, but they haven't been able to capitalize on that. Freiburg has been able so far to shut them down at mid, but he is down, and now it's 1-on-2. Pronex is the last man standing, and I wonder if he's going to be able to do anything. He did win the last 2-on-1 clutch that he had against the CT side. Right now, it's all down to him. He's got the bomb. There is 1 CT all the way in long. If he pushes for B now, gets the kill and plant the bomb, it wouldn't be so bad for him at all. Pronex, right now, going towards the B bomb site. Will Pronex be able to get the kill here? Is he going to check? And there you go, getting the kill on Forest. This is a very nice start to Pronex's round. 2-on-1, now it's a 1-on-1. Will he be able to get the 4th round for FNATIC? Pronex has been doing very, very well in these clutch rounds. It's him against Exist. Exist still with the auto sniper, which perhaps may not be the best weapon to use in this kind of situation. And Pronex is in perhaps the best position if he goes through double doors. But is he going to check the run at the wrong time? Exist is going to run through, and with that, CZ, a huge headshot. Absolutely incredible play by Exist, and I have no idea how that happened.
Exist jumped through the double doors, and faster than you can say, I'd like a McNick burger with fries, please. He had dispatch of Pronex. What a round.
Absolutely unfair.
Yeah.
They need to check those McNip burgers for drugs. Illegal drugs. You're not allowed to use them in sports.
10-3 NIP. They're looking, well, back to their best, but I'll ask you guys in chat, is this NIP looking back to their best, or is this FNATIC looking really, really shaky? And I have a feeling that it might be the latter of the two. At least we get to see another scout. Real men use scouts, as Schneider has it. And he will be on the scout for a NIP player. And we'll see. Chat saying they FNATIC just overperformed at DreamHack Winter. You don't overperform when you win titles. Chelsea won the Champions League. They weren't overperforming. They were just the greatest team in the history of football.
I'm going to have to disagree, but go on then. I'll give you that.
You don't overperform. You deliver. As Schneider will push in with that scout. Let's see whether he can get himself the next one, as it'll be Devilwalk to open up the fragging onto Exist, as Schneider will get isolated with the use of that Molotov, and Freiberg and Forrest and Get Right will all get themselves fragged. And, well, as we spy back to Schneider and that Scouters, we'll see what he can do going in towards A, as we have a minor auto-director error. But, there will be no frag for Schneider. It will be Devilwalk or bust for FNATIC as he tries to make his way through. Holland isn't going to get anywhere as Forrest downs him. It's 11-3 to NIP, and FNATIC find themselves just sinking without a trace. And you wonder if Chad is right, and it takes a very brave man to go against Twitch chat. What are FNATIC going to do to change it? Because the only thing left in their arsenal would be roster changes.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't have the answer. If I did, I'd send them an email. But I really don't have the answer for them. FNATIC, they've got the skill, they've got the talent, they've got the experience. They've also got some good wins back in the past, but lately it's just not been their game. And they say form is temporary, but class is permanent. And we're hoping that FNATIC has that class to come back from this pretty dark patch for them. 11-3 against Ninjas in Pyjamas on the T side is not so great, but Pronex saying there's a silver lining for every cloud. And with that entry frag, they might be able to get themselves a fourth round. Fifth Laren coming up with the CZ, will get a kill on JW. And now the CTs have open reign to retake the bomb slate from pretty much any position they'd like. 3 Ts pushing long pretty fast. Exist is going to be waiting for them. He's going to be ready for them. Yes, he is. He'll get the first. He'll get the second. Schneider will take him down, but the damage has been dealt, and now they're put back onto a 2-on-2 situation. Good job there by Schneider to get the kill on Freiberg. And Flusher still with the scout, seeing if he can scout out Forrest. Forrest taking out the CZ, seeing if he can get a double kill, but he will not. He will be denied. FNATIC getting the fourth round at least for them. 11-4 going into the second half. And they've got an uphill struggle.
And you look at that round from Schneider, 3 kills. Excellent play from him. And when you go to that question of, do FNATIC need to change their roster, it's a really unpleasant answer, because individually, Schneider, Pronex, Flusher, JW, they can, or Devilwalk, they can all go man for man. But they don't do it regularly enough. That's the problem. There isn't a consistency about those players that goes regularly enough. And, you know, Khan is a manager who, you know, kind of resists roster changes like they're the plague. You know, he does not want to do, you know, unnecessary roster changes. You look at his strong FNATIC CS teams that he's played in, they were built off a strong core, only ever changing players, you know, once every so often, or when SK would come and poach Tentpole or something like that, would they make a change. But they were strengthened by their core. And you can see that NIP have been strong through the core, that core lineup that hasn't been changed in forever. It's not the... if you go back 7 or 8 years, it was the Swedish way to make rash roster changes. but it's not the way anymore. Here we go, Devil Walk. We'll see action coming in towards B as NIP go dancing in towards that site. But JW dispatches of Freiburg, and he will be the man coming behind Resurgent T attack. Can he do any more damage? You bet he can. It's Get Right that's down and out. Bomb will get planted by Forest, and they'll hold JW in the tunnels. But so long as you can hold him, he will come back to haunt you. He does a lot of damage to FIFLaren. Schneider finishes off the job onto him. And with 2 versus 3, NIP after plant have the 2, have now just 1. Exist 1 versus 3. How big can he go? As they will execute him with a shot to the buttocks. And it will be FNATIC who win the pistol round.
Poor lad didn't have any bullets left, went for the knife, but instead got a shot on his buttocks, as you just saw. Oh, there.
Wow, what a game we're missing in DDoS Central, a.k.a. Paris. LDLC 14, Virtus.pro 13. We'll give you any information we can from that, but...
They might finish before us, you think?
They might just finish
They might. So 11-5 for Ninjas in Pyjamas. FNATIC winning the first round, being able to go for a bite. Not bad. Rekindling hopes, even for a while further. Now they have to make sure that they are solid on this anti-eco. They really don't want to lose this round against FNATIC. Against Ninjas in Pyjamas, sorry. AW missing some important shots there at mid. They have 2 men here on A long, but there is absolutely nobody there. All of the T side are pretty much going towards bomb site A, and you guys were just looking at the FACEIT skin for the M4 by Schneider, the atomic alloy, and the atomic alloy is doing a bit of damage. He gets 2, he gets 3, and sadly not the 4th, as FIFLaren will get a double. And now it's 1 against 3 for FIFLaren in the bomb site. Bomb is down. CT spawn. And I think a relatively successful anti-eco here by FNATIC if they're able to dispatch a FIFLaren before he does any more damage. They have to be very careful here. He's pretty much fighting on 3 fronts. But Pronax will finally finish him off. Not bad there by FIFLaren to get 2 kills.
Yeah. And NIP make them sweat and have courtesy of that bomb plant and those kills. Have enough to get a Galil and 3 AKs, 4 AKs in fact. And so they will buy on the 3rd round of this second half. And let's see what they have to offer. It's Schneider who will fire in towards long A. And there are players there waiting for him, and there are players there who are shooting back at Pronax. And so they will push in. It'll be Freiburg to get himself the kill under Flusher. NIP have themselves the opening frag. Schneider will drop back towards CT spawn. Pronax gets himself 1 in on Freiburg, and Schneider with a duel with Exist comes out on top. It's going to be Forrest to come through. NIP men down, no more as they get the bomb planted, and Forrest has no choice but to shoot his teammate, but takes JW down in the process. Schneider returns the favor and says, I feel avenge. And Schneider really starting to rack up the kills as Get Right is going to see action with that Galil any second now, and Get Right can't do anything about Devil Walk. It's all on FIFLaren for NIP, and he starts as he means to continue with a headshot onto Devil Walk. Can he save this bomb? FIFLaren goes for the next as Schneider will make his way in and decides he cannot defuse that bomb. And great play by FIFLaren. To defend a bomb, you don't have to necessarily be anywhere near the bomb. And that was demonstrated there. 12-6.
Yeah, FIFLaren is playing really well today. 17 kills. He's second on his leaderboard. And probably actually first with the amount of points to fight. You know, it's still Freiburg with 49 points, but still 17 kills for him. He's been doing really well. And I think it's because he took the scout early on. 14-14 for Team LDLC against Virtus.pro at the moment. It's a very, very close game in what can only be called DDoS Central, as Stu said earlier on. But an eco round by FNATIC is going to put him in a rough patch. You do have 1 AK-47 that Schneider saved in the last round. Won't be able to do anything with that. FIFLaren with a headshot on JW. Schneider, though, using that AK-47 to full advantage. Flusher defending the bomb site from 3 marauding Ts with just a CZ. He does quite a bit of damage on both Freiburg and Forest, and actually takes down Freiburg. That's not bad. Get Right will be able to dispatch of Pronax. with relative ease. And Schneider again using that AK-47 to his full advantage. Both Schneider and Devilwalk have AK-47s. Will they try to retake the bomb site and go for the defuse? Or will they just simply save their AK-47s? I think they're going for it. FNATIC are hungry for a round win. They're hungry to get back into the game and show the world that they are a good team, that they do deserve to win against Ninjas in Pyjamas and exist, dealing quite a lot of damage through that smoke. Schneider actually deciding to back away. Him and Devilwalk realizing they really don't have enough time to go for the defuse. And even though Devilwalk put exist down to 19 HP and they barely got 40 HP between them, they are still going to have to back away. And perhaps that bomb might... Oh, well, they actually survived the bomb as well.
Yeah, I thought maybe the idea was to keep them in the bomb site and force them to go down, make it expensive. Didn't happen. If Brutal is correct in chat, and seems to be a lovely one of the FACEIT subscribers, got to 14 all, and then there was a pause.
Hang on a second. How many rounds have we just played now? We've played like 8, and they've just played 1. Did you realize that?
It's 13-6 to NIP, who are looking very good against FNATIC right now. And it'll be Forest to go through. NIP 3 away from victory here, and what will be a very convincing victory indeed. As they have started their comeback here in the FACEIT group. But JW is going to have none of that. He gets himself a frag onto Freiburg. And they're a man to the good NIP. Sorry, man to the good FNATIC. As NIP will hover outside the double doors. Have very little intel. They lost their man courtesy of JW's open. They've not seen a great deal. Actually, what they'd see is two teams very deep in their sights. You've got 3 players in on Catwalk who are starting to get a little edgy, and they're going to say, right, we're going to flash out Catwalk and get ourselves some intel. They don't necessarily need to do that, but they have the man advantage, and it should just work for them as Pronax is the one who pushes in. And there, waiting on Catwalk, is Exist, gets himself the first. Flusher's going to try and avenge, and he does so with 1. Does he get the second? You bet he does. And Forest is out for the count. We're down to just Get Right and FIFLAREN now, and Flusher wants a hat-trick. He's not going to get it. Get Right's going to be there to defend, and Get Right with a hat-trick, with a headshot of his own. But it's that AWP of JW who finishes off the job. 13-7, FNATIC claw 1 back.
FNATIC maybe back into the game, but Get Right with some really, really nice AK-47 work. Very fast onto the headshot. I don't even think I really saw that. I just saw the notice of the kill, but I didn't see him pull his gun down. That was really, really fast indeed. Now, Ninjas in Pyjamas will be going for the false spy. 3 Galils, 1 CZ, and a P250. They want to keep into the game. They don't want to give them too many rounds. They don't want that momentum to build. They're going to try and beat them as they are. And they are going towards bomb snipe. We do have 2 Ts at mid, trying to keep control of that, making sure that there aren't any aggressive pushes by the CTs. It's something that we haven't seen. We did see it actually in the round before at short, and it was a good push as well. They were able to decimate that slow move into bomb site A and drop the bomb. And force Get Right on onto a solo situation where he had to try and take down 3 of the remaining, all 3 remaining FNATIC players on his own. Now they're pushing through mid. Nice there by JW. Devilwalk will help him out and get the second kill on Exist. Pronax come for support, and this is a very, very fast rotation by the CTs. The bomb has actually entered the bomb site. They have given away the bomb site for the Ts, but they haven't lost any players yet, and that's the most important thing, as FIFLAREN will be trying to get a kill with the P250. Forest will get one with the CZ, however, and a second by Forest. And Flusher, actually Devilwalk will shut him up. 8th round for FNATIC. It's not looking so bad, 13-8, and that force spy is going to force them onto an eco. Yeah, good work from FNATIC, 2 in a row for them. And Mr. FACEIT man behind the camera, I need you to give a prize to Alexander Malmsted. Some form of a prize, don't care what it is, $1 million is probably about right. His statement on LDLC versus VP. That game's taking as long as Twitch plays Pokemon. Genius. And still tied in that game. Still on a pause, by the way, as the US is continuing. Get a bomb plant in from NIP in on that B site as Flusher does down Get Right, who had an AWP. It's going to be picked up by Forest now, and it's a 3-on-3 after plant with an M4, an AWP, and Pistol is waiting around the corner as Exist, but Pronax is going to stop him. And now let's see whether that AWP can come in handy. They're looking the other way as it's all coming in through the tunnels, and Schneider will finally see it. It's Forest who picks up the... Oh!
got one with Freiburg, but it's Forrest that's down, and now it's Schneider. Schneider on his own because Pronex is down versus Freiburg, who delivers the hat-trick in some style. And how many times have we said it? Freiburg delivers for NIP.
Well, Freiburg's been playing an absolutely excellent game today. We can check his score. 23 kills to 13 deaths. His scores on 60 with 4 MVPs. Really, an eco round win for Ninjas and Pyjamas. That's not something FNATIC want to see, and definitely something they don't want to experience. It's looking bad for them. Schneider, the only person with a gun, with an M4 and armor. The rest of the team are going to be forced onto a pretty bare eco. CZ for Pronex. It's not looking too bright. After those 2 wins, we thought perhaps FNATIC will be able to go for the comeback, but right now, it's not looking too realistic. Get Right doing quite a lot of damage on Pronex, but not enough to dispatch of him, and he's forced to back away all the way to T-spawn. It looks like the Ts are making a path towards bomb site A from short. They know that there are CTs and long. Schneider there with his M4 rotating back into bomb site A, keeping it nice and tight. Good headshot there by Freiburg. Will he get the second? He's been over the moon today. He's been absolutely amazing, and he will with a really, really nice spray down, but not the third, as Schneider denies him that ability. And with the only M4, he's able to at least delay that push. No, he's down due to Forrest, and Devilwalk is the last man standing. He'll be shot in the back by the AK-47. It's match point 15-8, and it looks like FNATIC won't be coming back from this.
And it looks like this game will finish before the other one.
That would be quite a spectacle.
NIP are 7 match points away from glory here, and only their 2nd win in FACEIT. They're going to have to go big next week if they want to qualify for the finals. As we get frag for frag, NIP have now a man advantage, and Freiburg will lie and wait for anyone trying to push through double doors. FNATIC have got one on catwalk, one pushing long A. Freiburg will just happily dispatch that. We don't really need to follow anyone else other than Freiburg. He's just doing it all on his own. Forrest wants a kill. He'll get it. But it leaves us just one man left standing. Devilwalk, who only has 43 points of health, but Forrest down and out in Devilwalk's position, somewhat given away at spawn doors as he'll now fire on towards the catwalk and make his way over. Schneider doesn't back Devilwalk. He calls GG in a 1-on-3, and this looks like it will be FNATIC's swan song in this, and I think this will probably leave them out of the tournament. Haven't seen the final league table, but with it'd just be too much for them to get out of this. I think tonight we will have said goodbye to Wizards and probably FNATIC. It's 16-8 NIP. They avenge, once again, their DreamHack Winter final, and that was rather one-sided.
Yeah, very one-sided. We did expect that. I mean, FNATIC were able to kind of get a few rounds. They got 8 rounds at least against NIP, which isn't so bad, but however, it's not enough. And with 4 losses, they're most likely not going to be able to go through. They got 1 win against Team Global, who have been looking really strong lately, which is really, really interesting, but perhaps they just knew how to play against them. However, bad luck for FNATIC. It's the end of the journey for them.
It's not the end
for
us.
Oh, well, it's not for... sorry.
Come on.
It's not for us.
Mr. FACEIT, man, take us to GoTV. We will stay for 1 DDoS.